What is going on, everybody? Today, like the title of the video says, I am going to be sharing with you guys some thoughts that I have about green wood turning. First off, I just want to say this is not a how-to video. I know, so many of you were coming here expecting a how-to video because I do so many of those. Just kidding, I know, I'm sorry. Anyways, this is simply just some thoughts that I've had with the last little batch of bowls that I've made. When I got into wood turning about 3 years ago, I instantly knew that I wanted to do segmented turning. All those little pieces and designs coming together to create a super simple bowl or a very complicated vase. Just like seeing those amazing pieces got me so excited to learn all that I could about segmented turning. Now, fast forward 2 years, 8 months, 4 weeks, 3 days, and 9 hours ahead, you would see me driving past some big elm logs on the side of the road with a curious look on my face. Maybe I should try green wood turning. And with that thought, I of course stayed up late into the night in a dark room looking up some super sexy green bowl turning on YouTube. And of course, stalking all of the green wood turners on Instagram. Wow, look at these guys. They're just cranking out bowls, 4 or 5 in a day, no problem. This is amazing. This was one of the first thoughts that I had about green wood turning. The thought was that it was a fast process, that I could just get a log, cut it up, and turn a bowl in a day and call it good. If only that were true. I mean, it's partially true, but before we get into that, we need to rewind a little bit. First off, you need to get the logs, which for me was just lucky that I found some, or maybe might have stolen some off of somebody's property because I was too scared to go up and ask them if I could have them. I kind of might have taken them in the middle of the night. But in my defense, they were just sitting there on the side of the road like a couch nobody wanted. Anyways, once you get them loaded up back to your house and unloaded, of course you need a way to break them down. I, of course, didn't have a chainsaw, so I needed to go buy one. And then I proceeded to take a very nice afternoon cutting up a bunch of blanks. Looking back at all of the work that it takes to get to this point, to have something ready to be chucked up on the lathe, between green wood turning and segmented wood turning, I'd say it's about the same amount of work. The only thing that I don't like with the green wood turning is all the heavy lifting. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm not as young as I was. And really, I just don't like lifting heavy things if I don't have to. I will say this though, turning green wood is amazing. It's so satisfying just digging in and just seeing those big, long, curly pieces of wood just come flying off the lathe. But sweet roses, does it make a mess? Like 2 to 3 times the amount of shavings you would get from dry wood turning. It's so much. And I only turned like 5 to 7 bowls, I think, and they weren't even that big, and I was dumbfounded by how big of a mess I had. Another thing that it really, this like really turns me off to green wood turning, and that is the waiting process. After you get your bowls roughed out, you then have to wait. Like, I'm not talking like minutes or even days. You guys, I'm talking like weeks or months, depending on, how big the bowl is, what it's made out of, and blah, 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 blah. You have to wait for so long. Now, I know, you don't have to wait. You can turn it to its final thickness, slap some finish on that bad boy, and call it good. But it will oval and, get out of round eventually. unless there's some like secret way that I don't know about to make it do that, I really need to take a class on this stuff. Getting off topic. You don't have to wait, but for me, I like my bowls to be round, and I like them to stay round. And to do that, I have to wait. They have to dry. They have to lose a lot of the moisture that's still in them in order to return them. Which to me is... You guys, I'm not patient at all. That's why one of the reasons I love segmented turning is because once you get the bowl on there and start turning it, you can finish it that day. So is that the point of this video? To just bag on green wood turning? A little bit. No, I mean, I like it. I do. I really do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and it's the thing I do love about green wood turning is the flowing pattern of the grain. You can't get that anywhere else. It's amazing. I love seeing that. But it's hard for me to wait for it. And I know that's kind of the beauty of it, is the waiting, the patience, all for the amazing result in the end. So I guess, all in all, am I going to keep turning out logs? Yeah, I will, for sure. Just not like a lot of wood turners out there who turn, 5, 6, 10, 20 bowls in a day. I can't do that. But I'll keep turning for sure. I do enjoy it. But I think for me, segmented turning is where it's at. I know that I still have a lot to learn when it comes to green wood turning. And like I said before, maybe I'll eventually find somebody to actually teach me. Or maybe I can go out and take a class somewhere. Because YouTube is great and all, but I'm a hands-on learner for sure. But I'll study through doing, and I'll study through YouTube and everything else I can get my hands on. Green wood turning is fun. Segmented wood turning is funner. Anyways, guys, thank you a lot for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you just letting me take the time to rant, I guess, vent about this subject. I just had all these thoughts, and I kind of wanted to get them off my chest. And you guys are the only friends I have that know about this kind of stuff, so I figured I'd share it with you. Sorry about the microphone, but I wanted the audio to be really good for you guys. But guys, seriously, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate the sub. And also, of course, give the video a like. Oh yeah, one more thing. Go down to the comments and leave me a comment. Are you a green turner? Are you a segmented turner? Do you turn it all? Do you want to turn it all? If you do want to turn, what do you want to turn? If you don't turn yet, do you want to turn? What's your preferred method? Green turning or segmented turning? Or both? Why don't you like it? Why do you like it? Let me know all of the goodness down in the comments. I would really appreciate some conversation. But alright guys, that's it for me. Be good, be safe, and of course, be happy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!